Hey, this is Luke with Salt Strong. In this video, I'm going to show you the new way that I've found to tie the FG knot, and in my opinion, it is by far the best. It's better than using the teeth method that I've shown before, and it's better than doing the manual wraps. I've seen multiple people who don't like using their teeth, and the other way to do it is to manually wrap the lines around, and it's just cumbersome. It takes a while, but most importantly is that the manual method doesn't enable you to have a consistently strong knot. I've done a lot of tests on these knot strengths, and when you do it manually without tension, the tension isn't consistent throughout the knot, and that's going to decrease its strength. Because if you haven't seen the FG knot, this is an amazing knot. It is the thinnest knot because the main line, the leader line, never turns over, and it's the strongest. It is shockingly strong. And again, it's really easy to tie. A lot of people are intimidated by it, but as you'll see, it is super easy. So let's get started. Number one, so really the trick is we're still going to have tension, but instead of using our mouth for the tension, we're going to just wrap it around our finger, and the pinky finger is the way to do it. So go around 4 or 5 times, and so now I have tension. I can control the tension with this one finger. We have the line going up to the rod, and that's going to be the perfect amount of tension. That's what we need. And now we have 4 fingers of one hand to work with, 5 fingers of the other, and we can just do the same wrapping method. And as you see, this knot is really easy. Let me just get the background where it's looking nice. And so what we do, best way to do it is just to wrap the line, take the leader line over the braid, and then just go around once, right? So and then pull it straight. And then we have tension on line, right? Our tension is still controlled, and now we just do the same thing but go under. Super simple. And then just do the same thing over and over again. So that was 4 times, 5, 6, right? This is a super easy knot. I don't know why people say it's tough. You just keep doing the same thing over again. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. And instead of going 20 to 22 that I used to do, I now just do 16. And that has been the ticket. So here it is. This is just the normal motion. Again, after you do this for a while, you can do this in the dark because it's all feel. It's all just feel. That line is just threading back and forth. I lost count here because I'm talking, but I believe that was it. And so now at the end of the day, we have all these coils. They're nice and consistent. They have the same tension throughout. And then what we need to do now is just lock it. So we just uncoil it from our finger. And now I secure that line with my one hand. And then we just do the hitch knots. So I do 2 hitch knots, or these are, sorry, half hitch knots. I've been corrected in prior videos. These are called half hitch knots. All right, so now after the first half hitch, right, all these coils are locked into place. So now we don't have to be quite as careful. We just go around, grab that line through there, and then pull it tight. Give it a good amount of pressure. All right, so we have the 2 half hitches. So now our coils are secured, and now it's super important that this knot only works when the braid has dug grooves into the outer layer of the leader. So we have to give it a lot of force now to do it. So what I do is I like to get a little bit of line out, go around 3 times so I don't burn up my hand, and then just give this a lot of pressure. And when you do it properly, right, when you get enough pressure on there, you're going to see these coils start to tighten down, and we need to make sure that they tighten all the way down to the very end. This is the most important one. If this one doesn't tighten, you're going to be at risk of this not coming undone, especially if you're casting through guides. So make sure that all these coils dig in properly. So now we did that. Once it's dug in, we can now cut the tag off, and we can cut it super close because it is not going anywhere. Once those coils dig in, they will not come off from force. The only way it's going to come off is if somehow this top coil gets compromised. So now we can just I like to get a little bit of tension on line, and let's do 2 more half hitches, and then we're going to have a completed knot. And some people don't trust half hitches for some reason. So the other way to do is you can do multiple, right? Instead of doing a half hitch, just go around once and then go around another time. You can do 3 or 4 times, as many as you want. Again, half hitches work for me, but this way works too. And now let's secure it down. Now we have a completed FG knot. It's the strongest method because we use the tension, right? We have all these coils are done evenly. I'll put this on the background. So all these coils are evenly spaced. They have the right amount of tension, and the fact that we put the pressure on, they're dug into place. We don't have a tag end sticking out on the top. So this is just a super smooth knot. And as I said before, I've tested this against all the popular knots like the double uni, the crazy Alberto, the Albright, you name it. And this is proven to be, in most cases, over 30% stronger, even though it's thinner than them all. So anyhow, I just wanted to share the tip on how to tie this knot. This is an excellent knot. I feel like anybody who uses braid fishing line and wants to maximize their line strength, this is it. The FG knot is awesome. And as you saw before, you don't have to put it in your mouth. You don't have to do a manual one way versus other and do all the counting. Just a little bit of tension with your finger. No problem at all. And obviously this took a while because I was going slow. After some practice, you should be able to do it in under a minute, no problem at all. So that's it for now. Leave a question down below if you have any, or if you have any other ways to do it. I'm all ears. I'd love to learn a better way to do it. So far, this is the best I've found. So just thought I'd make this video to share it with you. And if you want to make sure that you're using the best knots in every situation, make sure to check out this post. It has the full listing of every knot we've tested so far and how it's done, how it's actually performed for each line type and each connection need. To see it, click the link down below or to go to saltstrong.com/knots.
There's something about the water that'll give you peace, all by yourself or with your family. Live salt strong and wear the line today.